On TikTok, I know that lots of people are raising concerns about their content being shadow banned,
Mhm.
and posts are being rejected about anything from Iran, certainly anything on China,
Oh, yeah.
LGBTQ rights, Epstein. Is that
Mhm.
something that you're finding?
So I didn't until very recently. There's always been this thing for the last 6 years. People think they're getting shadow banned. And it usually came down to the content wasn't that compelling, or you were just posting too much. And the algorithm thought that you were, creating non-original content because people were posting like 8, 10 videos a day. It was messing up their algorithm. There's certain like rules of engagement on TikTok that are constantly changing and always a mystery. So I never thought it was happening before. Since this new acquisition, I've noticed the app is breaking. I don't think that they are so sophisticated that they're pointing out like who's left leaning, who's talking about China or Iran, who's criticizing the president and sort of putting a mark on them. I think the app is breaking because the workforce that used to operate TikTok was based in Singapore, and they were based on a 24-hour schedule. Well, now there's like a firewall between the original engineers that knew how to run this program and whatever they're doing with Oracle and the new American team. So there's a learning curve right now for the new TikTok team. There's a little bit of breakage from all of the data having to move, to the American data servers. And honestly, the United States is running TikTok a lot cheaper than Beijing was. Like they just are. They're running it a lot cheaper. So we've seen the loss of a lot of creator brand managers that they used to have. A lot of the, I got a strike and I didn't want to, like creator engagement teams, appeals teams have been decimated. And so I don't think that there's like some shadow campaign to silence the left. I think the app is breaking.
Mm.
And that's part of the problem. I do think, and this has always been an issue, that there is an active campaign for people to identify high profile creators and try to get their accounts banned. This does actually always happen. And so I go live every day from 10 to 11:30 now. We've had to put really strong controls on the TikTok to not allow live comments and whatnot, because people will flag it as pornography, flag it as danger, flag it as violence to animals, and I don't have an appeal structure. So I think in those ways, there are bad characters that are out there. They think they're like defending Trump or like doing something great by trying to get people's accounts banned, and there's not an appeal structure on the other side. So I don't think it's the man doing it. I think it's society doing it, and the enshittification of anything that Donald Trump touches.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it sounds fairly similar to what we saw on X, at least at
Yes.
first. Now it seems very clear that Elon Musk's thumb is on the scale there. But at first, when he was just firing everyone, things just weren't working very well.
Yeah. Right. And it's the same thing here. Now, in a year, do I think that they'll have the technology and have figured out a code to, downvote people who are critical of the regime? Absolutely. I just don't think we're there yet. I think we're in there. It's broken and they don't know how to fix it phase.